Wow. So Tszyu gets stopped for the first time in his career against Bahkram Murtazaliev in the third round. I had Tszyu winning this fight by knockout. I have watched many of Murtazaliev's fights. Didn't look too good against Koke, but this is one of those things where they say styles make fights, man. That's just what it is. And also in this fight, defense also make fights, because in my prediction, rather, even though it was a short prediction, I said that Tszyu, I thought he had pretty good defense leading up to this fight. Always had pretty decent head movement. Always seemed a little bit squared up to me, but for the most part, I always thought he had pretty good reflexes and stuff like that. But in this fight, for some reason, he decided that it was a good idea to just go, shot for shot with Murtazaliev. Bad idea, and he paid for it. Second round, got knocked down about 3 times. Hit him. The first shot was a left. They dropped him like a flash hook. He got up, shook it off, but earlier on, before he got dropped, I thought his cut had opened back up on top of his head. It looked like he had headbutted Murtazaliev, and he kept pulling at his head, and I'm thinking, oh damn, that did his cut open back up? But I think it was just his forehead must have got scraped up against Murtazaliev, but I didn't see any blood. But man, his game plan was all wrong for this fight, dude. Third round knockout, then he gets stopped in the third. And it looked like he tried to go in there and bully Murtazaliev, man. Because he's been getting away with that with a lot of other fighters. He had some good success against Sebastian Fundora. The Mendoza fight, he bullied him. But see, this is why I be saying, like, you got to have different styles, bro. Everybody ain't going to be the same. You're not going to be able to bring it to everybody the same way you brought it to your previous fighter, And Murtazaliev is running with that Russian spirit. That Bernie Beer put that out there. And nah, but in all jokes aside, shout to Murtazaliev. Retained his title. He going to be a motherfucker, bro. He going to be something else to beat. So now we'll see what happens with Murtazaliev and maybe Terrence Crawford. Would that be a tougher fight for Crawford? I don't think so. He doesn't move as good as Madrimov does. So I don't think it'll be as much as a tough fight for Crawford. But I think it might be a little bit more dangerous because of his power. But we'll see, because he was getting hit with some shots too from Tszyu. But man, I see comments already, people talking about Tszyu's exposed, his career is over. Man, come on, bro. He got one loss, man. Y'all gotta stop doing that, bro. That's not cool, man. This is the reason why a lot of fighters be getting discouraged and they don't want to come back. Like, they're never the same, because they be seeing these comments and it kind of mentally mess them up, you know what I mean? But especially when you lose and you get knocked out early on in the fight, like the third round, that already kind of like to psychologically mess up a fighter. And then they keep seeing comments somehow they've been exposed and they never was that good, and that'll mess up they morale, man. That's not cool, man. Not at all. He'll come back. He needs to just, I think, incorporate some better defense. His IQ, got to brush up on that and put some boxing in your game, bro. It's good to just box a little bit. Outbox, man. It's always good to know how to outbox. Always. Even if that ain't really your thing, that's a good tool to have in your toolbox. How to use your feet, move your legs, move around. Outbox sometimes, And you'd be surprised. Maybe sometimes you could win a fight like that. You don't always have to. It don't always have to be a bang 'em, rock 'em, sock 'em thing all the time, And that's what he was trying to do in this fight, but he found out fast that you can't do that with everybody, man. But shout out to Tszyu, still a warrior. He'll bounce back. Shout out to Murtazaliev defending his belt. We'll see what's next, man. Let me know what y'all thought about this fight. What y'all think is next for Tszyu? What's next for Murtazaliev? It's Rebel Life Boxing. Catch y'all later on the next one.